Sarah, my friend. Today, I'm very happy to be here once again. After our messages, our weekly sign messages has been broadcasted over YouTube for the past few weeks, we've received a lot of feedback on our email at saibabajesus@gmail.com. We have a lot of requests asking questions on spirituality, and some are very practical. They want to know that in this real world, how can spirituality be applied? Is it practical to us, because we are all facing a lot of difficulties, especially at this point of time when the whole world is facing financial crisis. So many people are asking, how can spirituality, how can knowing Baba, how can believing in Baba help to overcome the difficulties in the financial crisis that we're facing right now, which is today's topic, which we want to discuss, and proven that Baba will help you, that Baba will guide you, and he will get you out of this crisis, and he will bring you into an area, into a land of abundance. Okay, so we'll be talking about that. Of course, we want to pray for some of you as well. We want to pray for your family members that for believing in Baba, because Baba is not a religion. He's not here to tell you to stop being a Christian or stop being a Buddhist. No, he's here to tell you to be a better Christian and a better Buddhist. And how? Not just by lip service. It's so easy to say that, but he's here to give you the exact solution to help you to get over it. But today, the main topic is how to get out of this financial crisis and what are Baba's solutions to that. Now, first of all, in Saptam Shivam Sundaram Volume 1 Chapter 9, we saw that Baba has a powerful hand, that his hand, we know all along that he can materialize anything in the air by a wave of his hand. He has materialized from as small as Vibhuti, which is sacred ash, to as big as a whole statue, a whole statue that is about the height of half a person, about 1 meters tall statue that is in the sand, which he made it rise, as they were taking a stroll along the sea. He has miraculous, powerful hand, which he calls it the Mahimsas, which is the miracles, which he says is the least important of all his powers. But this Mahimsas is like his drawing card, which will attract people to go to him. And let us look at it. In Satyam Shivam Sundaram Volume 1 Chapter 9, it is said that if that hand, the hand, meaning to the hand of a Baba, of our Bhagawan, is dipped in water, the water becomes petrol on which a car can be driven for miles, just like the authentic stuff. Okay, that means this is water, this is not petrol, but Baba, by touching it into the water, it becomes petrol. Baba's hand can turn anything, all right? And the story is that once while proceeding to Bangalore, the can became empty somewhere near to Chikbalapur, and he actually sent someone to a tank by the side of the road. This man brought water, and just mere H2O water. Baba dipped his hand, or rather his finger, into the can and stirred it a little bit. It was then emptied into the petrol tank, and the car went merrily along mile after mile, the engine not recognizing any difference at all. See, Baba's hands can turn water into petrol. And what does petrol mean to every one of us right now today, facing in 2008? We know that petrol is very expensive. We know that the countries are controlling the prices of petrol and pushing it up and up, which results in inflation everywhere, because every countries have to pay more money to get petrol, and petrol will result in the production of electricity, in the production of petrol for our moving along the car, for the cars. So oils are important. Okay, oils are very valuable, but Baba's hand is more valuable than oil. Baba's hand can turn water into petrol. Do we need to be concerned about the worldly affairs, about how people can control prices, control supply, such that we have to pay a higher price for them? I can tell you, you can control all you want. OPEC, which is the oil petroleum industry, which controls the prices, the supply of oil, they can reduce the supply of oil. They can make the price go up. But I tell you, our Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, by a dip of his hand into the water, H2O, it becomes petrol. So Baba is much more powerful than the OPEC producers, than all the other producers. Similarly, in today's industry, we know that many people are facing challenges in the financial crisis. Many people are wondering what to do, because we know that the more and more banks will be bankrupt very soon. We just have the Lehman Brothers, and we'll be hearing much more of this. It has been prophesied long ago, and especially in 2010, we know that the baby boomers that were born after the World War II, they're going to be of the age to collect their pensions, their 401k in the US. But what is with the US government status right now? How much are they in debt? very, very much in debt. In order to bail out all the financial institutions in this current financial crisis, they are very much in debt. They've issued much more bonds than they can ever imagine. So can you imagine in 2010, which is 2 years from now, when half of the American population, they're going to the government to collect their pension, and the government tells them, sorry, we have no money, we are deeply in debt. What happens? And at that time, do not forget that the OPEC is going to push the oil prices higher and higher, which means that we have to pay more for our basic necessities in life, which is electricity and water. We have to pay more for it because of the oil prices increasing. We are subjected to control, to the restriction of the oil prices. But my friend, do not worry. There's someone bigger than all this. There's someone stronger than all this. If this one ultimate big Bhagawan hand put into the water can turn water into oil, and if he puts his hand into your life, he can turn your life into a life of gold, into a life of prosperity. Do not worry. All of us are worried that, hey, are we going to become like an empty tank or empty a car petrol tank, that we cannot proceed anymore because we have no money in life, we can't do anything else, our children need to eat, our parents need to grow, need a family, need a living. Are we going to be in trouble? Many of you are asking. My friend, if you depend on yourself, like the many countries in the world that wants to negotiate for the futures prices to buy oil, at a certain price, trying to push it down, but because it's controlled by the economics theory of demand and supply, and when supply falls, prices goes up. If you want to behave like one of those countries out there, depending on yourself, then of course, whatever they say to you, you cannot fight with them because they are the owners, you are not. But if you want to depend on God, if you want to depend on Sai Baba, on his hands, his powerful hands that once dipped into the water, it becomes petrol. If he dips his hand into your life turns into a life of gold and jewelry and prosperity, of financial freedom. If you believe it, if you want to receive it, then you will get all the blessings that is promised by him. Now let us go further and look at it. On another occasion, when diesel oil supply ran short for the dynamo, which produces electric power for illumination during the festivals, and when it was too late to send anyone to fetch it from Panukonda or Dharmavaram, both 20 miles away, the hand was dipped in water, and lo, this lo doesn't mean that your surname is Lo, Mr. Lo. No, his Lo is exclamation. Lo, diesel oil of the correct chemical specification was ready. My friend, Baba can do wonders. Of course, he doesn't even need his hand. His hand to dip inside to produce the things is just an illustration of the greatness of the glory of God. He can do it anytime, anywhere, even when he's not there, because Baba has declared once that he's omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. When you're omnipresent, it doesn't mean that only your spirit is omnipresent. It means that you're physically omnipresent anywhere, anytime. So my friend, if you want Baba into your life, if you want his omnipresence into your life right now, to dip his hand into your empty life and to give you the blessings and to bring you out, to bail you out of this whole financial crisis, my friend, just believe. Close your eyes right now and believe that Baba is here. That he's not here to tell you that you have to stick to the 10 commandments of financial guidance, that you have to save $1,000 every day, that you have to only eat $3 of food every day, that you have only to drink mineral water. He's not here to tell you, to give you all these rules and guidance. All these are man-made rules. To save are the rules of man. But to believe in God is the belief and faith that you have in the great Bhagavan Sri Saftya Sai Baba, who will come and save you. And in the future sessions, we'll talk more. We'll disclose more and more of the secrets of Baba and how he can basically touch your life and bring it and turn it all around. So stay tuned for more of our messages on Sai. And meanwhile, if you have any requests or information, you can send it to saibabajesus@gmail.com. I repeat, saibabajesus@gmail.com. Thank you.